What is going on, people? Welcome to an episode of Yo. I'm sorry, Donnell. Take a smile off your face, dog. You still laughing at what we was laughing at before we were live, dog? Okay. I was about to say, because that wasn't even funny. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Millionaire Man Cave, y'all. We are live in the building. Certain stuff I realized you can't say around certain people. And the three dudes that's on this show, you can't say nothing around these dudes, man. Without getting caught. We was talking about mattresses, and I done slipped up and said the wrong thing, talking about the settings of my mattress. And these dudes and actually I caught myself mid-sentence. But anyway,
go ahead.
Yo,
go ahead, man. Say what you said.
I said that I like when I'm
I'm just messing
nice.
with you.
It is the season finale, y'all. Season finale of Millionaire Man Cave. I know y'all like, damn, this is a long ass season because because this is Millionaire Man Cave and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So we go usually longer than the typical season on any network, whether it's relationship, entertainment, television, CBS, BET, TV1, on any of them, because we can just do that like that. Right here, only on relationship, entertainment, television. Yo, if you have not downloaded the app, download the app. Do it quick, hurry, in a fast, quick tune. In addition to, if you also have not subscribed there on YouTube, make sure y'all go subscribe on YouTube. My God, messages popping up. Hey, there go Black. Welcome to the show, Black.
What's up? What's up? Sorry about that, y'all.
Nah, you good. We ain't introduced you anyway. You good? I just wanted to.
We haven't done the introduction yet.
People was gonna be asking where you was. Subscribe, yo. For those who are on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell in the right hand corner so that way you alerted each and every time a new episode or a new show comes out on relationship, entertainment, television. Tell your friends to tell 10 more friends to tell 20 more friends to subscribe to relationship, entertainment, television right here on YouTube and on re-tv.net. It's right there on the screen for you, re-tv.net. Go check out all the shows that are on relationship, entertainment, television. We got Business Talk Library. We got Let's Eat with Chef Audie. We got Women's Champ with my girl Toya. We got, I guess it's a bunch of new shows coming out too, y'all. It's a bunch of new shows coming out right here on relationship, entertainment, television. Appreciate you, Nicole, for the season finale. We have been doing this for quite some time, and I ain't gonna lie, we need a break. That's what the season finale is about. We need a break. We got families that we want to go spend time with. We got games to go play and other things to do that we just need a break. So we will see y'all in January. So, but that doesn't mean you go nowhere, though. That doesn't mean you go nowhere because, again, there are a lot of shows that are right here on relationship, entertainment, television. Matter of fact, I'm wearing my RETV hoodie today. I know Black and Mike had this on the other week. Mike got his RETV shirt on today. Oh, and for those out there, none of y'all took up Black's challenge. Black put a challenge out there and said he was giving away a RETV t-shirt. What's up, y'all? Free RETV t-shirt on Black. I mean, if the offer still stands, I don't know. Black might have changed his mind.
No, there was they still got this show. It's to the first what we do first what was the challenge? The first responders. Not first responders, but
first person to put something in the chat. Is that what it was? It was something like that.
And Nicole don't count.
Nicole don't count.
She don't count. But yeah, so those are putting the information in the chat. Yo, what we need you to do actually know. I'm gonna modify that for you, Black. I'm gonna modify that for you. Modify that. What you gotta do is you gotta hit up two people. We're gonna make it easy. Hit up one person, and you and that other one person must subscribe to RETV, Relationship Entertainment Television, right here on YouTube.
Okay.
That's easy enough.
Two subscribers.
You and one person. You get your buddy, your wife, your husband, whoever it is, get both of y'all to hit the subscribe button on Relationship Entertainment Television right here on YouTube. Free television. Not free television. Free. I'm not giving away no TVs, y'all. Black but we got the shirt. We got all types of shirts for y'all. Matter of fact, I was just messing with this earlier. I even got the RETV mask that matches the sweatshirt. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, hit us up. Black said he got you. You got until you just say the end of the night, Black. Black
the first, yeah,
first. My bad. He said the first. So you got to December 1st, and you get
the first person tonight, man, not December 1st.
First person in the night.
Yeah,
first person.
The first. Okay. And we were gonna do
but he changed it up though, Black. He changed it up a little bit. So it's not the first person to comment. It's going to be the first person that can subscribe and bring a friend to subscribe.
There you go. That should be easy enough.
Okay. That's tonight. We're doing that tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do this tonight.
Right.
Wait. Yeah.
And it's easy.
I like that.
I'm looking at it right now. It's easy. It's right there on your screen. Just subscribe. Hit the subscribe. It's right there to subscribe. Yeah, hit the subscribe and keep it moving. And get your buddy, your girl, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your cousin, your uncle. Get all of them to subscribe. But all you need is one of them, and you got Black said he paying for your T-shirt.
That's what's up.
Yep.
And for those who miss it, you can go hit it up on re-tv.net, and you can order your shirt. You can order other merchandise. We still do have tumblers coming because we got new for season 2. All of us gonna have new tumblers, y'all. We're gonna have new tumblers because we already know Black tumbler is crooked, so we gonna get his tumbler straight.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah, and no BS. Ain't no BS about it. You know what I'm saying? These shows are quality shows. So you're not just subscribing just to subscribe. You're not just subscribing to get a T-shirt. We got quality shows on RETV.
Exactly. Quality shows. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of them, plus more coming. We got business shows, Business Talk Library. If you a chef and like to cook, we got Let's Eat. We in talks with another chef show that may be potentially coming in January. We got Women's Chant. That's a hell of a show that covers all types of women's topics. Man, we got a bunch of shows that are coming and shows that are already on the network, Relationship Entertainment Television. And now that we've gotten that promo out the way, don't forget, subscribe, get the T-shirt, make your comments in the chat, all that good stuff, and T-shirt. But now that we've gotten that out the way, let's go ahead and introduce who is on the show because we got a lot of good stuff to talk about tonight, y'all. Our topic tonight is a husband's place. And we've been waiting to talk about this one for a good little minute. We got some other stuff to get to first. Let me go ahead and introduce who's on the show with me. As always, my brother from another mother, share the same last name. Mike is in the building with us. What's going on, Mike?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Ready to do this season finale and get it going, get it popping.
That's what's up. Yo, as always, my neighbor, my good friend, cross street business owner. He's popping, doing all his things. My man Black is in the building with us. What's going on, Black?
Peace, love, hair grease.
Y'all watch this. Hey, Black, you got some ash on your knuckles, dog.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Told you. I know, dog. I know. He had it right there. He just pulled it out.
Silky, luscious.
Mine, all right.
Look at them.
Can't tell y'all what Black be doing with that lotion in his
no, that
man
was
cave.
Man, I have the happiest hands on earth, man. It's just it's ridiculous.
And it's getting cold, so it's about to get worse.
Yeah, it's
right.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of hands I have, but they're pretty rough.
And my dude who always got jokes, because he laughing already. It's about to be a hell of a night, y'all. My man giving me Mr. Reasonable, aka Donnell.
From the DMV, straight from the DMV.
Oh,
I ain't got nothing to say, bro. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Hey, nah, y'all got me. You get Black with the ashy knuckles. Hey, before we get into the show, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this intro right quick. We very well. We very well, especially right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, live on YouTube television, Relationship Entertainment Television, RETV, re-tv.net. But we also on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and those places too. But right now, most importantly, I could have chosen to be anywhere, but y'all have chosen to be right here with the fellas of Millionaire Man Cave on Relationship Entertainment Television. Go tell a friend to tell another friend. Tune in because we are giving away free merchandise tonight, as well as we got a heck of a topic, y'all. But before we get into our topic, I kind of want to get straight into it. Let's get into this scenario question first. You know, people always bring questions, people always send it in videos. If you got questions, if you got videos, first of all, we're live. Hit us up in the comments, hit us up in the chat. We will respond back immediately. But if you do, we got our info at re-tv.net. Hit your questions there as well. You can send a video question in and we'll get it on air at info@re-tv.net. But if you got a question, you just want to type out a comment, a concern, or whatever it is, hit us up in the chat. We're going to read it right here on the air. We don't hold back unless you're just talking completely stupid. Other than that, your comment will be aired and addressed online. Now, we've had some stupid questions and some stupid comments before that most of y'all have just not seen. But yeah, it's info@re-tv.net to get your questions, your comments, and whatever else you got to say off your chest during this episode of Millionaire Man Cave, because we going in, because tonight we talking about a husband's place. We're going to get into what a husband's place means in just a few minutes. But before we do, we got a question, y'all. You know, we get questions in all the time, and this question is a pretty interesting one. Let's see how it goes. All right. Here's what's up, fellas. How many of you can fix anything? And everything is broken. It comes to the house. I don't know what that means. First of all, okay, let me pause. Time. Next season, I need y'all to write some complete sentences that make sense, because I read these things, I'm editing them, and I should edit these next. All right, next season, I'm editing all things that I have to read, because if I read it as it is, because this literally says, "In everything broken, it come to the house." In everything broken, it comes to the house. I don't know what that means. We're going to continue on. What's up, fellas? How many of you can fix anything? And everything broken, and it comes to the house. I've been a homeowner 29 years. I've been a homeowner since 20. See, again, I've been a homeowner since 29 years old and been in my house for about a year now. I'm still learning, and I'm handy, but not that handy. My wife's father comes up here and has all these special tools, and he just knows how to fix every damn thing. He cuts down trees, put kitchen sinks in, he fixes cars, fixes garbage disposals. I'm all over here like, where in the hell do you know how to do all this shit? Then I get like, damn, I am not a man, but how many of you all father-in-laws are like this? Again, that made absolutely no sense, and I read that verbatim word for word. I get that. So he's basically asking, he's not a handyman at all, apparently. But apparently his wife's father comes in and he fixing everything. He fixing the car, he putting in the kitchen sink, he putting down crown molding, he got the new floors, you know, he fixing, you know, everything in the house and around the house and whatever when it comes to his daughter.
Right.
He can't do jack squat. He's watching, and now he's starting to feel some kind of way because his wife is looking at him like, well, why can't you fix nothing? How many of y'all father-in-law makes y'all feel a certain way, or how do you feel a certain way because you realize you can't fix nothing, or can you fix everything around the house and you just that dude? Question.
So, for me, I'm not that dude. I am not a handyman. I could probably look up stuff and do all kinds of things, but for me, I'm so scared to mess something up, especially in my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break something or mess something up. Y'all seen like on the sitcoms that dad that's always messing up stuff. Cliff Huxtable. Always, yeah. Always messing it up when he's trying to fix it. I'm not trying to be that dude. So when something has to be done, I outsource.
Gotcha. Okay. Donnell?
So I am that dude. Even if it's something that I've never done before, I feel like a lot of things, especially when you are successful at whatever it is that you need to get done, you've saved yourself so much money. And I don't know that it's a money thing. It could be. It could be a combination of, I guess, being confident in at least trying to do these things, right? But then it's almost like he feel a certain type of way. And it might just be because how he grew up, right? No one has taught him to do handy things around the house, but he shouldn't, to me, he shouldn't take that as an insult, right? Like, now is your opportunity to learn a trade. But I tell people all the time, YouTube is, they have a tutorial on YouTube for everything.
YouTube University.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And the beauty of it is it's not just one video. So if you know what I'm saying, like if something was different, or if you felt like somebody was telling you wrong, like look at other videos, do your research, man. It's not a hard thing to do. Now I do know my limitations. It's certain things that I won't do, but I think the things that I'm not willing to do is more than a one-man job.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I can dig it.
Let me go ahead and get in this right quick, because I see Black over there. He just got it on his. He about to go off with this one. I'm a mix, honestly. I'm a mix because before I became a homeowner, I really, I say this. Growing up, I was that dude that just took apart everything just to put it back together again and see how it worked, this, that, and the third. I got older, I started building computers. I was that little techie, nerdy dude building computers and whatnot. But I'm just like Mike in the sense of there's certain things I take precaution on. And it's because, like I said, I'm a little nervous that I don't want to jack up something and then have them wind up paying more money for something than it would have cost for me to have somebody come out and fix it or repair it or do whatever. But then there are times it's like you said, it's about saving them couple of dollars, rather than having calling a professional to come out. Like, for instance, we had a professional come out of our house the other day to look at our washing machine. So there's something wrong. It's not necessarily wrong with our washing machine, but them HD washers, they get, if after you use them for so long, they start to get dirty. Yes. And you literally got to take them fully apart in order to clean it properly. Other than that, they start getting your clothes dirty. Yes. I'm willing to take it apart and put it back together again, but I'm nervous. And so we had a dude come out, he didn't take it apart, but he said, yeah, you can do this on your own if you want to. So 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to wind up doing it. Would I prefer to pay somebody to do it? Yeah, just to be on the safe side. Just be on the safe side. But at the same time, like Donnell, there are a lot of things that I will go ahead and try. If I feel safe enough to do it, I'll try it. I'll go ahead and, look it up on YouTube. Or I ain't gonna lie, I'm not an electrical dude. I called Black over here one day and I was like, yo, I need to put up a ceiling fan. Black was like, let me show you how to do it. So guess what? I now know how to put up a ceiling fan because I knew this ninja know how to do it. So
what, 4 wives? 3, 4 wives?
I guess I don't know. I did it one time. So, and even then, I still had Black help. So next time I put up a ceiling fan, I'm probably gonna call Black again and be like, "Yo, I need another tutorial, bro." But
just jump in there real quick. Promotion. Black helped me with my ceiling fans too.
I damn sure did. I put in all your ceiling fans.
Yes, he put it in overtime. Black put in overtime at my house.
I got a disclaimer. Black put up all the ceiling fans in my house too, but this was prior to me living here. He put them up for the previous owner of the house. And then I bought the house and I got here and he was like, yo, man, I put up all your ceiling fans. And I was like, oh,
yeah, I did.
What they do, bro? No, I'm joking.
It charges like $85 to come out and do that.
Something like that.
Yeah. You got
I'm that dude. I'm a mix. I'm like, I'll do it sometimes. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I won't. It just depends on what it is and how my level of comfortability and whether or not I'm like, if I got money, I'm gonna pay somebody to do it, or I'm gonna have somebody teach me to do it. Just depends on what it is. Black, go ahead and do your thing, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna give a shout out. Go ahead. What you say, Donnell?
I was gonna say, I think the most dangerous thing that I was about to attempt to do, like I thought my hot water heater had went out. It's a gas hot water heater. And true story, I was at work and I was talking to the HVAC guys, and they were like, try changing like the coil in the hot water heater. I'm telling you.
No.
So even with the coil, so I have American Home Shield, and every time they come out, they gonna charge me $100. I went to Home Depot and got a coil for like $8 and looked on YouTube and changed the joint out. And it worked. Like, I thought I needed to replace my whole hot water heater. You know what I'm saying? So I guess my thoughts are like, I save even if they switched it out, I still save what, $92?
Yeah.
My heat unit upstairs in the wintertime would sometimes go out, and I would call my home warranty, and all they would do is clean the coil. And all it is like taking a Barilla pad and clean the coil. But every time they come out to do that, it'll be $100. But that's all they doing. I'm like, that changed my mindset for me. Like, I'm not giving you ninjas to do, because it'll be like they'll be in and out. They'll be like, oh, I'm done. What did you do?
Welcome to the service world. That's why I love service.
Hey, it was $175 for the washing machine dude to come out here the other day, and he didn't do nothing. Let me tell you what he did. He looked at it and was like, "Oh, I know what your problem is, and I can tell you how to fix it."
And the sad part is, Ty, is that he's probably not even getting the complete 175.
Nope, he probably getting a good 75 or $50 off that.
Highway robbery.
No, less than 20%.
Okay, even less.
Ain't no business gonna pay no technician 50% of the job or 60% of the job. He gonna be broke. I know for sure.
All right, so tell us about it, Black. I know, like I said, what's your thing? What's your thing?
All right, look, man, first, I'm gonna speak on my part real quick. I want to say shout out to Clint Black. That's my dad, man. My dad, he's Mr. Fix It. So when we was growing up, man, other kids was out playing kickball, football, high and go get, high and go seek. Man, I was at the house.
You got it right the first time. I didn't go get it.
I was scraping the house. I was putting in kitchen floors. I was changing wash machines. I was painting. I was putting in roofs. Look, man, if anything, cars. I was putting in a motor. I was putting on brakes. I wasn't actually putting them on. I was the official light man for my dad, because, man, my dad, we ain't never had no brand new car. So as soon as we bought it, we had to fix something on it. So, man, I just give a shout out to my dad and my family, because we pretty much, my great granddad built, my granddad built all his houses. He built them. Him and the family built them. So that's just him. But let me get back to my boy here on this thing. Look, dog, you got a problem, man. Your problem ain't your father-in-law. Your problem is you. You are Mitch.
Ooh.
Tell him how you feel. Tell him how you feel, Black.
You're Mitch. Let me tell you why he's a Mitch. It ain't the fact that he don't know how to fix stuff. That don't make you a Mitch. It ain't the fact that he been owning his house and for a year now, and it ain't the fact that his father-in-law come over. That's why you got a father-in-law. He's still her daddy. Yeah. All right? It ain't the point that you a Mitch is because you mad. Because you don't know how to fix it. You out there, your father-in-law coming out there chopping down the tree. Oh, Cortana, Google, shut up. She is I think I was calling her. But anyway, he mad instead of him embracing the fact that he got people. First of all, the dad coming over there, all right? You could be paying for it.
Yes.
If you that pissed off about your father-in-law come over, you should be paying for somebody else to come fix it. Because if you don't know how, ain't no problem with not knowing how. Hell, I ain't got to know everything, but I know I can pay somebody to know the stuff I don't want to know. So I can pay somebody. thing is, he ain't paying for it. He ain't paying for nobody. That's why your father-in-law keep coming over there. And let me tell you, your father-in-law saying, this old broke ass, he don't know how to fix that, can't do that, he can't pay for that, and I got to go over here and fix it for my baby girl. I'm pretty sure the father-in-law not saying that, but that's what I'd be saying. What he should be doing, every time his father-in-law come out there, his daughter don't know if the daddy fixing it or he fixing it. Be out there with the daddy, working with it. Now you have done it. So he's missing all his opportunities. So if he's sitting back hating from afar, then kill yourself.
You hating from outside the club, you can't even get in.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I got a question though, Black. I got a question. Okay, I get your point, and I get what you're saying, 110%. But what if his girl, his woman, his wife, whoever she is contributing to the fact that he feels the way he feels because of the simple fact that she's like, oh, I got to call my daddy every time, something broke around here. Oh, why can't you ever fix anything? Why we always got to pay for somebody else to come pick up and do X, Y, and Z? Or what if she's so reliant on her daddy that maybe he can fix stuff and she just called her daddy anyway? And so now he's like, well, damn, why you don't, you know what? Screw it.
It's not the latter part. It's not part two of what you said. Okay. Let's talk about part A, where she feel that he's not handy. Well, if you married this dude, it's a couple of things you need to have checked out. Now, if he can't change a tie, look, every time the printer in the computer go down, he don't know what to do. It's certain stuff that, look, did you marry this dude because he was a handyman, or did you marry this dude for something else? Now, just because he's not a handyman, this dude could have some top-notch qualities that makes him a suitor.
He's handy in other places.
Yeah, he can.
That's why she married him.
So you can't drop that dad stuff on me in the middle of this. Now, I do think, I think he putting a lot of that stuff on himself, because I didn't know, did his wife come out and say, you less than a man because you don't know how to fix that?
Oh.
Because I tell you right now, if she do me like that, then I don't care where he at, he need to give it to her right there like a silverback gorilla, right where she stand. Right where she stand. Hey, right there. I'm gonna show you why I'm a man. Hey, you know why.
Make some tacos.
Yeah. And some waffles. Blouses.
Hey, right quick. What I picked up on this, and I didn't just pick up, I just picked up on it just now as I reread it, right? I think, and this is the sad fact, I think this dude has not had, or if he did have, it was not a prominent, but this dude has not had a father figure of any sort in his life. Because when he makes the statement, I'm over here like, where the hell you know how to fix all this shit? I'm like, okay, usually, I could be wrong, but usually when a dude's growing up, to Black's point, the first thing Black said was he gave a shout out to who? His father, because his father was around the house teaching him how to do certain things, this, that, and the third, while other kids was out on the street. So Black already seen growing up, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is how my father taught me this. My father taught me that. If you don't got that father figure in your life, then you sit back and you go, damn, where he learned how to do all this shit from? Because you ain't seen your father do X, Y, and Z. Or you ain't seen a male figure. You agree?
No. Not all the way with that. Because here's the deal. Here's what I'm saying. Go ahead, Mike. You want to hit that? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't want to hit that.
Let me hit it. So Go hit that, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, basically, I'm not going to go as far as to say he didn't have a father figure in his life. I had a father figure in my life. I wish he was
still here. The same way.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm getting at. So I had a father in my life, and he was like me. I wish I had him around to ask him why he did what he did. Why he called in the repairman for something, but he's not here. And, he died back in 2001. And so, but growing up, he was there, and it was the same thing. He tinkered. He did things around the house. You know, he had a little workshop in the house, and he tinkered with stuff, but he didn't really go out and fix things. He called people in to do that. And so that's what I grew up with, and that's what I am now. And I'm assuming that my sons will be the same way because, again, that's what their father is doing. They have a father in their life, and he calls in the repairman when it's something that needs to be fixed.
Let me tell you who the father of your kids are, Mike. The repairman, not you, sir.
Hey, my name ain't what's his name from the chat? I ain't even gonna put him out there like that.
But I see it. Right. I see it not necessarily that he ain't got a dad, but like Mike said, I mean, it could have been just because you got a dad don't mean you know how to fix stuff. But in this situation, what I'm looking at is if you don't know how to and you have a desire to, this dude, he does have a dad. I don't know the relationship between him and his father-in-law, but if his father-in-law know how to do all this stuff, that's why I'm saying, why is you sitting back hating on him because he fixing stuff? Go get with him.
Gotcha.
Go be out there. I mean, man, for instance, my father-in-law, man, I pride myself on being on the grill, but I really didn't get to be the grill king like I am for all you haters out there. It's because of my father-in-law. Hey, look, at home, down in Alabama, man, we cut a 10 barrel apart and put a crate on it, and that's how we cook, man. That's what we did. We cooked one way. But man, when I met my father-in-law, man, this dude had all kinds of barbecue type gadgets and stuff. And man, I instead of me like, oh man, we don't do it like that down south. We don't do it like, I'm like, hold on, man, I'm intrigued by this. This dude is a grill master. So you know what? Instead of me saying, well, that's how her dad to do all his stuff. No, you know what? I do a lot of stuff that her dad does because I decided to learn from him versus hate on him because he was doing stuff different. Hey, that's no reason. You know what I'm saying? So he got an opportunity. And then the second part of it, even if you ain't got no father-in-law, you ain't got no daddy, somebody say, man, we got YouTube. YouTube, anything. So
YouTube University.
Yeah, it's and once you get as far as fixing stuff, it's one simple rule. There's an input, there's an output. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. You just remember all those things. You're good to go. Input, output, righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's it.
Yeah, and shut the power off before you do anything electrical. Go ahead, Donnell.
I'm going to offer a different perspective, right? I mean, we could be realistic about, our expectations, right? Or men in general. Like, not all men know how to work on cars. Not all men are handy. But when it comes into a relationship, I guess there's a level of expectation that if something goes wrong with the car or with something around the house, the woman is probably looking at the man like, this needs to get fixed. So in other words, it's not always, well, I don't know how to do it. Let me call my dad. It's there's an issue we need to resolve. And so if my man is dragging his feet on resolving it, that may now, make her feel a certain type of way. And then she's going to call in her pops, who she knows is going to get it done.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. I know of some females who had handy fathers, and they come in and they like, well, you should be able to do this. You're not a man because you can't do this. What about that?
That's when you drop her right where she had, give her that silver back.
Again, I think it's how she raised. I mean, women gonna say things just because they're women, right? Like,
right.
But not discounting what she said, you know.
Hey, dude just need to go make some more money. Cause guess what, man? Hey, look, if you don't want to fix that around the house and you don't know how, I can pay somebody to come out here. Look, I ain't got time. Look, I tell you what she won't complain about. If I pay somebody to come fix this, well, who's talking about plumbing? Yeah, we're talking about plumbing or fix this plumbing in the house while I take you out to eat. By the time we get back, it's fixed. I'm about to do some plumbing. I'm gonna be your plumber. Yes. I'm gonna fight. So yeah, man. I mean, you ain't got to be the know-it-all and do. I just, hey, either go out and make more money, man. Well, why all y'all stuff broke? Y'all got a lot of broke stuff around the house, man. You got a lot of broke stuff. So get some stuff. You can't be broke and can't fix that. That's a
hell of a combination right there. That's a hell of a combination.
Here's the truth. That's how people that know how to fix a whole bunch of stuff, because at one point they was broke as hell. They had no money to pay, but they had to get stuff done. They did it. Now they know how to do it. Now they look like they got it all. And then you got people that got money. Hey, I'm paying for it. Hey, it ain't no big deal to me. You know, if you can't repair it, you can't pay for it. That's why I say, you know, what they say about them expensive cars. If you tripping on the oil change, you ain't supposed to have it.
That's right.
True.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Hey, I used to work at a barber shop, and used to come across people all the time, dudes that got these expensive cars, and then start complaining because that tire cost $500 by itself. The oil change was like $80, $90 for 3 months, not for 6. You know, so that's just something else. You know, those expensive cars, you gotta be able to keep them up.
Right. Yeah. So don't get married unless you can afford it.
Like them women to me, Mike. Some of these cats get these expensive women, and I ain't talking about with money. I'm just talking about high maintenance.
Okay.
You know, okay. They try to get the baddest one. They really don't like her. They like her. Hey, she fine as on over, but she costs to maintain, bro, and you can't maintain her.
All right. Well, let's since we hitting there, let's get into our topic for tonight. A man's place. Since we talking about you can maintain a woman and whatnot, and this, that, and the third. Interesting. I had a conversation with my son a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago now, right? And we was having, I don't know if y'all do this with y'all's kids or not, but I like to date my kids, and when I mean by date my kids, I take my kids out and I allow them to have the opportunity where they can just talk. They can freely talk. We can, this, that, and the third. There's no repercussions or anything they say or whatever. But this wasn't necessarily a date. This was just him getting older conversation. He's getting ready to turn 18 in about another month and a half. And so we were just having a conversation about a lot of stuff about life in general. And one of the conversations we wound up having was in regards to relationships and marriages and so forth. And I don't remember the exact conversation, but I was telling him what I had to learn as a grown adult, the hierarchy of what is considered a biblical marriage, right? As a relationship coach, what I've learned, I didn't know this growing up, I didn't even know this in my first marriage, is that in a marriage, it's supposed to be God, the husband, the wife, then the kids, right? That's what is that, that's supposed to be, with the biblical marriage. So the kids roll up to the mom, she takes care, she nurtures, she does all that to the kids. The husband is the provider, he's the protector, he's the overseer of the wife, this, that, and the third. And of course, the head of all relationships, all things in life is God. So we having a conversation. He goes, "Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just, mom and dad love the kids, and that's just it. Y'all both equally." I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." But that when you think about relationships and marriages and so forth, there's a whole philosophy behind it. We won't go into it. I ain't got a lot of time. So I brought around that to say, where do you feel like you play, or what role do you feel like you play in your wife's life or your spouse's life if there are women listening? Are you underneath the kid? Are you playing that hierarchy role? Is it God, you, your husband? Is it God, your husband, you, and then kids, or is it God, your husband, the wife, then kids? Or heck, forget it. Is it the wife? Are you on your wife's list? Does the job come before you? Do the kids come before you? Does her girlfriends come before you? Or are it's the wife and then husband and then everything else? I don't know. Y'all tell me. What do y'all feel is y'all's place in your wives' lives?
That's a deep one, man. I mean, for me, I think that first and foremost, for most women, and I'm only speaking, from what I know. So I can't speak for all women, but for most women, I think that the kids come first once they start having kids because of that nurturing mentality that they have. And then it's up to us as the men to say or to know that hey, them kids ain't always going to be around. We have to have this relationship beyond the kids. So we should come first, but I understand that nurturing aspect, and I understand why the kids may come first. But for me, I probably come in about third or fourth. you know, there's the kids, then there's her life. She has a lot of things going on in her life, whether it be sorority, whether it be PTA, whether it be whatever. There's her life because she wants to feel fulfilled. Okay. And so that comes first.
For you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That comes before me because she says, and I'm okay with that. She says, she doesn't want to lose herself. She doesn't want to be identified by her man, by her family. She doesn't want to be identified that way. And I understand that, she doesn't want to lose herself. So first comes the kids, then comes her, then comes, me. So, I probably, like I said, third, but I think I'm all right with that. Y'all tell me different.
Now we can't tell you about what your wife think. We can't tell you what your wife think. Yeah, or if you feel like you fourth or fifth down that line, bro, that's what you feel. But Black, go ahead. What you about to say? Because I see it getting all over your face, Black.
I just see that. Go ahead, Mike. Oh, third.
No, I'm saying third.
We started talking about the just organic hierarchy of interaction with a family. Everybody, man or female, you should have yourself higher than anybody in your family. Meaning you should have yourself there, not saying that you're selfish, but if you don't love yourself first, and if you can't take care of yourself, then you're not ever assisting anybody else because what you've been is a detriment to them. So I think in any situation that you should have yourself first. And however, when you get married, I think that you have your kids, man. That is that's a tough thing. I think you're supposed to alternate who comes second. Your kids or your husband. I think that alternates at certain times, but ultimately your husband's supposed to win if you're gonna stay with it. Or your spouse.
Yes, okay. Donnell?
Your kids gonna leave you. Your kids gonna leave you, and hopefully. What you gonna? Oh, they getting out of here. Hey, they got to go. So ultimately, what you had before is what you need during, and it's damn sure what you're gonna need after. So what you had before you had kids with your spouse. In order, you're gonna need your spouse during raising your kids, and after your kids gone. That's all you got left. And if you didn't took 2/3 of your relationship, now you saying, oh, you first now, and we in the last end of our relationship. Oh, it's bad. That's bad, man. You probably ain't my main chick.
Go ahead, Donnell.
Hold on. He said you probably ain't the main chick.
I skipped over that for a reason, Mike. We heard him. We heard what he said.
So I already know. I probably I would probably give it a good third place. You know, between kid and profession. Yeah,
That's fourth place, man. That's fourth place.
Why fourth?
Her, kid, profession, you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can probably, debate, whether or not that's fourth place, because I feel like in this is kind of like where we getting into that territory of not sacrificing but compromising. I've often heard her say, she has compromised a lot of the things that she either liked to do or want to make me happy. Well, not make me happy, but you know what I'm saying, to yeah. So and when she puts it in perspective, I'm like, dang, that she's probably right. So
it makes sense.
You said what?
It makes sense.
Yeah. So I would probably say a good third place. Now,
so we supposed to be telling what place we are, how we felt about it. Oh, I forgot. I ain't tell you what place I am. I ain't tell you what place. Go ahead, Donnell. I ain't tell you my place, but go ahead.
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess if the shoe was on the other foot, right? Like, for me, I can't put a woman over my kids either. And I don't. That's a whole nother topic. Being in a blended situation, even though, like, yeah, at some point, the kids are going. We're going to be empty nesters, but I don't. One, not to be, pessimistic, but like, if it don't work out, like, I don't want my kids to hate me that, I put them through something that, that was totally like unreasonable, or I don't know. Yeah, if the shoe's on the other foot, I mean,
I like that.
That's one. My kids, that's two.
Yeah.
I can be a selfish individual. I don't, she probably batting third or fourth her daggone self. So
that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to say. I want to flip it. I want to say.
Before we flip it, I ain't give you my answer, but go ahead.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Ty.
So I'm as usual. I'm a mix between all of y'all. But I'm in the same boat when I know for a fact that I'm not number two or number one. I'm not in the top five probably, unfortunately. And to Donnell's point, I can't lie. I'm selfish. That bothers the hell out of me, dog. It's like, especially when you put certain things.
Todd, man, hold up, man. Hold on. Let's stop this for a second. Hey, who is the third string quarterback for the Eagles?
I don't know.
Who's the third string quarterback for the Cowboys?
Man, I don't even know the third string quarterback for my team.
They went through all their quarterbacks. They ain't got no more.
Who's the third string quarterback for your favorite team? The point is, don't nobody know. Don't nobody know who that third string quarterback is. And look, when you talk about in a relationship where we are supposed to be committed to each other 100, I can't even get on the traveling squad. I'm coming in at least third, fourth string in your life. But you want me to be a first string husband. Oh, whoa.
And that's where I was going to, Black. That's my point. Where I know I'm not on. I know I'm not in the starting lineup. I'm not second and probably third or fourth string. Right. To your point, I can't say that it doesn't bother me. It bothers me like crazy because one, I know I'm a selfish dude. I know that my level of thinking isn't everybody else's level of thinking. Because usually I'm thinking that I'm a whole picture type dude. I'm not looking at I'm not looking at the minute details. I'm looking at the whole picture. And a lot of times looking at the whole picture can make you a very selfish person because you're not seeing all the individual things that a person has to do. So sometimes I can be flat out selfish. But to flop it like Black was getting ready to say, but when you want me to be the number one person in your life, can't nobody, not saying can't nobody, but if I were to compare the same type of people or the same people that you put in, ahead of me in your life, and I would do the same thing, it would be a problem. And I'm not saying that's specifically my situation, but in a lot of situations it would be a problem. Like I said, I know I may not be third string in my own personal situation, but it's like, there are some things you feel like, yo, why do I fall so low in between this person or that thing or whatever the case may be, but you want me to be this, that, and the third.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I was getting to, man. I mean, it kills me, man. You want us to be totally 100, and everybody do. But look, your spouse, whoever you command the 100 from, you gotta be 100 with them. You can't. It ain't no 80-20 rule. It ain't no that. It don't work with relationships. Man. Besides yourself, it should be your spouse. And I'm not saying you neglect or take something from someone else, but your spouse deserves that spot to where sometimes you might have to check your own parents about your spouse.
Right.
Sometimes you might have to check your own family members about your spouse.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, wait 1 minute now. Hold up. We ain't going there. Now I know it's some messed up stuff, but we ain't going there.
Right.
That's my spouse.
So let me be fully transparent right quick then, Black. Not necessarily about in-laws, nothing like that. But like I said, I was the type of person, even in my first marriage, I did not understand that. I was the type of person where, my kids come first no matter what. Like, you my wife, and I know we're gonna have to do this, later, but my kids are, come first. It wasn't until somebody literally sat down with me and made me think about the fact that, guess what? Them kids leaving at 18. Then what? Then, what are you going to do when it comes later on in life? I ain't gonna lie, I was that dude. So it took a change of mindset even in me to understand what I believe the hierarchy in marriages or relationships are. And so that's why I felt like I had to have that conversation with my kids, because it's not that I'm neglecting you. If anything, I'm trying to show you how you should run your relationship when you choose to get married or get in a relationship. Your wife should be your number one, and you should be her number one.
Yeah.
And it's not that. Yep. And I was gonna flip. I said I was gonna flip this, Donnell. That's because me and Donnell are in blended families. So if you are in a blended family, I look at it this way. I'm not taking your child's place. You're not taking my child's place. What matters to you now matters to me. So if your child was your number one prior, guess who's my number one, or guess who's up there with me now? I'm making sure I'm taking care of your child, thus I'm taking care of you, and vice versa. It shouldn't be just a one-way street. You should make sure you're taking care of my kids or my child, so that way in return you're taking care of me. So that way my heart now can turn towards you instead of against each other. Donnell, like I said, we in blended families, so I know you sitting there doing this because I get it. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, okay, so what if it was a situation where, you blended families, we all have our own parenting styles, and let's just say you were an advocate for firm talks versus a butt whooping every single time they get out of pocket, right? And your personalities may clash, or your parenting skills may clash. And so like your kids might be accustomed to having a conversation, but then you know what I'm saying, like your wife want to like take over or be aggressive about, you know, how she would handle it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like now they view daddy as someone different. And I'm not telling you take sides, but you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you putting first in that situation? Like, and are you okay with that?
That's a very tricky one down there, and that's why I brought it up, because as the two dudes who are in blended families, I can tell you personally, I've sort of been there. Not that my wife was, you know, the abuse disciplinarian like that, but it real was full transparency again. That's a touchy subject for me and my wife, parenting. Because we don't always agree on how we should handle certain things, you know, when it comes to our kids. And there have been times where I can tell you both of us have felt like, yo, you know, I don't want to do this because I don't want my kids to feel like I'm being easier on, you know, being harder on them than I am being versus their child, and vice versa. So as a father, you that is a lot to handle and a lot to even think about, because you want to treat each child fairly. You don't want to be like, well, I'm coming in, I'm used to talking to my kids and you used to beating your kids. Now I got to beat my kids because you used to doing it, or vice versa. Now I got to talk to my kids because you used to talking to your kids. I mean, it's like you have to find some sort of compromise, because you don't want to throw each other under the bus to be like, oh, your stepmom is this, or your stepdad is this. So it's like you have to come with some sort of compromise when it comes to things like discipline or how to raise your kids in a blended family. So that way you're not coming second, third, or fourth, or your children even looking at you like, you know, you ain't who you used to be since you married this dude or since you married this chick.
Okay.
I'm going to keep sipping my drink, Donnell.
No, I mean, I hear you, right? I mean, I guess my takeaway is, you know, it's definitely a conversation, good, bad, or indifferent. I think that it only will work if you can come to an agreement in that. But again, you know, situations where I was raised one way and she was raised something totally different. And, you know, those things or those ways that we were raised kind of like translates to how we are adults or whatever, right. And how we, you know, continue on that cycle. Is kind of hard to teach a dog new tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, down there, I don't know, man. I mean, look, my mother and my dad, my mama beat me constantly. Okay, my dad probably, I only got one whooping in the 5th grade with a Superman belt by my dad because I was coming back in his wife.
You remember the belt?
Yeah, I remember the belt. I burned it. My dad beat me so bad, I was like, you'll never beat me with this one again. Superman dies today. This belt will never touch my skin again. Hell, this belt. I burnt that belt. You're gonna whoop my ass again. No. But what I'm saying is I totally disagree with how I got beat a lot, man. Look, it was so bad. I lived with my grandma because I had young parents. I would do something, my grandma would get me, and then when my dad and them got there and they talked to my mom and dad about it, my mom and dad would beat me. I'm like, what we got? Hold on, man, I'm getting beat twice. I'm about to blow it. I'm about to get big. I'm not gonna be doing these small petty crimes. And so, but for me, I don't believe in beating or hitting my kids. My personal kids. I just don't believe in it. I believe I just got a different thought about striking kids and striking people you love. That is, I'm not talking about a little spanking or a little yank here and there. I'm talking about when you physically beat your kids. You know, when you got a some type of object and you give them lashes, like swat. No, oh man,
Right.
no, nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that.
Hey,
And
that's a good show.
So Black, to your point, how would you feel? So you don't believe in beating your kids. So let me ask you this twofold. How would you feel? How would you feel if your wife? How did you feel, or how do you feel if your wife, or when your wife would beat your kids?
No, that wouldn't happen because we actually, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, down there, that was something that we had discussion over before when we was getting together. Is that so? I came up under whooping ass. Yeah, you get your ass whooped. You do wrong, get whooped. My wife didn't come up on it. She didn't come up on that. So I realized how detrimental that situation was for people and how scarred I was from that type of life. You know, it's like if you hear people now.
So let's say you and your wife, you know what I'm saying, divorced, and you both moved on, and now you remarried, and your new wife, which is now your kid's stepmom, wants to beat your kids because of something. Because of something. Do you feel as though you would feel the same, or would you feel like, you know, if your child's mother wanted to beat the kids versus the stepmother wanted to beat the kids, do you feel the same way?
The person who does not want to beat the kids is the right person.
Which is you.
No matter who it is, I'm just saying somebody has to learn that beating people is a form of slavery, and it's been instilled in our culture because that's how we saw how we were punished. And so we think that's how you keep people straight. And see, as long as we got the beat when you wrong mentality, see, we're gonna keep every time the police kill one of us, we're gonna go riot versus vote. See, we're gonna go riot and want to kill somebody else versus get them crooked cops out of their system by joining the police programs instead of doing that. See, we got to get a high mentality. I know this. I've been taught a lot of things because I was taught. And when you gave me an option of learning rather than scolding me, I learned. Most of the important things I learned in life went through like bad stuff. It was just knowledge, just learning stuff, man. So for me, that's where I have, my mentality is about beating now because we cannot continue to beat. We have to keep. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, and that's what we got to do. We got to become better teachers as people.
Yes.
No, because guess what? Life got so many challenges. We ain't got to beat our kids. Life gonna whoop that ass a couple of times. You know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I was saying earlier that this is a show all in its own for real. You know, the mentality of beating versus teaching. You know, so you know, right now we talking about something else. And so I did want to flip it, and I don't know if this is the right time.
Go ahead.
But where is your wife's place? You know, in yours, in your mind. For me, I put my wife right, you know, right there at the top. You know, I treat my wife like the church. You know, I treat her with. I try to do my best at least to put her first and my kids second, because the kids aren't going to always be around. You know, kind of what you was talking about, Ty.
Hey, Mike. Everybody don't go to church.
True.
I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Nah, well, all I'm really saying is that, you know, I put my wife before my kids because my kids aren't always going to be there. You know, my kids are going to grow up, they're going to leave the house, and they're going to be their own. So I want to teach my kids how to respect their wife. I want to teach my kids how to treat their wives, you know, and put them first. And so, because I feel like that's how it should be. Now, I'm going to come in there somewhere, but I'm going to put her first, and then I'm going to put my kids up right after that. It's probably a really close level, but I still put my wife first.
I'm with you 110%, Mike. I'm with you there. And the reason I was messing with you about the whole everybody don't go to church thing is because meaning not everybody's coming home to put their wife first. They going to old girl over there, and now she first because we ain't going to church. We going to the strip club. I'm with you 110%. And my wife may feel differently. I don't think so because she told me the other week that I was like my grandfather, meaning that how she realized we went to visit my grandfather and she saw how much that my grandfather loves my grandmother. That he basically puts her above anything else in his world. And she said the same thing to me. She realizes that how much I put her above anything else in this world. So I will agree with you there, Mike. I will say for me personally, on a spiritual thing, is God first, then her. She is my number one next to God, I will say. And then my kids, and then probably everything and everybody else. And I will say I'm probably last on that list of anything. I really don't do for myself. I really don't, I'm probably last on that list. But as far as my wife is concerned, versus
last on your own list,
I'm not gonna lie, Black. I'm probably last on my own list. But as far as my wife and my kids are concerned, my wife is up there. She's number one next to God, and then it's my kids, and then other stuff and other things and other people.
So if she come, okay. So let me challenge you, boss.
Okay.
So if your life is God, then her, and then you gonna put yourself on the list at the last. I don't know about that, dog, because you might as well get rid of number 1 and 2 if you gonna put yourself last. Because to me, why would they want somebody who putting themselves last?
Let me tell you. Let me explain it like this, Black. I get what you're saying, but I'm this way. Hear me out. So if there is something that I care about, if there is something that I feel I need to work towards, or I have a specific goal or whatever in mind, I feel like this is just me. It may not be you, may not be Donnell, may not be Mike, but this is just me. I feel like if you work towards that thing, once I have fulfilled it, once I have satisfied it, once I have done whatever it is that I need to do that I feel like I'm putting ahead of my own personal needs, I feel like then my needs will be met or fulfilled at the end of the day, because then I'm good.
I like that. That's how I feel, Ty. Just to jump in there real quick for you, Donnell. I do get satisfaction and I get fulfillment from fulfilling those others' needs.
Right.
So let me ask you this.
So it is taking care of me as well.
Cruise ship and it was sinking, and you could save your mother, your daughter, or your wife. Who you saving?
Ooh, buddy.
You can only save one.
My daughter or my wife?
Your mother, your daughter, your wife. Who you saving?
Wow.
You can only save one.
Who am I saving first?
You can only save one.
You can only save one?
Oh my God.
How old is how old is my daughter? How old is my mother?
Wow.
Who you saving?
That's a deep question, dude. Shoot.
So to be completely honest with you, I honestly want to say I would save my daughter first, and this is my reasoning behind it. Because I know you just made me
say hopefully my wife can swim.
You made me contradict myself. I get you. I'm not negating that at all. You got me, Donnell. You got me. The only reason I say I would probably choose my daughter first is because she has life to live her life. Right. And I would rather her to live her life in comparison to, say, my mother who's already had her life, my wife who's already had her life, myself, whatever. But to your point, Donnell, if I go by my own logic that I just explained, then I should probably save my wife first. I get you.
Now, let me ask you this.
Can I jump in on that real quick? Can I jump in on who to say right in that situation? Listen, man, here's the honest truth. There is only one real answer, and that one answer is easy, and it applies to every last one of these people in this situation. If you a man and you got 3 women you got to save, and one of them is your mama, your wife, and your daughter, which do you save? The answer is a woman is going to do everything she can to make sure her child lives. So you save your wife. Your wife is going to make sure her child lives, and your mama going to make sure her child lives, and you going to save your wife, and all y'all getting the hell up out of there. That's a little wisdom.
I like that.
That you got to understand. Woman ain't going to let a child die, man, if she can do anything about it.
That's right.
Well, that wasn't a choice.
And real talk. Once you get out the water, she can be like, "Why you ain't try to save my daughter first?"
Right.
You don't love her. I knew you ain't like her to start with.
And that's when you say. That's when you say
no for the good.
And if you saving y'all on the boat, and she say that to you, all you gotta do is say, "Oh man, is that new edition?" And when she turn her back, you kick her in the back over the side and let her save herself again.
All right, Ty. Let's say the next zombie apocalypse happen, right?
This dude.
And y'all ain't ate in a week. Your wife and your kid. And y'all stumble across a candy bar. Who eating? All y'all starving. Who eating?
Hey, Mike.
Was it closed up? It's just a candy bar on the ground?
How many did you feed?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Would you eat certain things that you probably wouldn't normally eat just to survive?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
my kid. I'm just gonna jump out there. My kid's going to eat first. I know my wife would want the same thing, so my kid's going to eat first.
And so I only give the examples, right? So
I'll eat first.
And maybe I totally missed the conversation about what order you fall in, right? But like my thoughts are in those type situations, doesn't that apply when we talk about who what order we're in? Mm-hmm. Because some families, right, the kids don't get a plate till the man get a plate.
True. And that's usually a woman who says that. That's old. I mean, they ain't no new age women. I'm just be for real. They don't know. That ain't no woman 65 or younger.
Some women, they'll order some food for her and the kids and figure you would get something while you was out.
No man, mine gonna call me and they gonna let me know they doing it. Like, you on your own.
Hey, look, I'm letting you know we getting something to eat right now. However, you on your own. I'm just calling to let you know that.
Or be like, I ain't know what you wanted. Like, why you ain't pick up the phone and call and ask?
Oh yeah, you get that. But no, man. I mean, look, here's what we gotta understand, man. We start talking about these survival situations. Look, man, if we in survival situations, we in a hell of a time. So if I feed my kids first, will they be able to protect me? Nope. And they won't be able to protect themselves. I need to make sure I'm straight because I can get the resources that they need. If I fill my kids up that don't know a damn thing, they can't change no tire, they can't change no oil, they don't know how to change no toilet tissue, they don't know how to, man, they don't know how to change that, man. We messed up. We make you a meal.
Black kids live dry, lives white. And they salivating, eating, looking at black.
And you selfish. We over here dying, and you just looking like a Santa Claus, licking your fingers. What y'all talking about? Oh, that jolly mug. We over here looking like they're gonna feed the kids of America for 15 cents a day type kids, and daddy looking like Santa Claus.
No, man. We gotta understand, man, that we are the greatest gift that we can give anybody, and so we gotta take care of that. And that's come first. You gotta take care of yourself first. And I don't mean be selfish and don't get the kids none, but no, I'm getting some of this. I mean, as much money as I put away from my kids' college, I put a lot more away from me.
Yeah. But all right, so back to the original question, and even Mike's flip right quick though before we move on. Honestly, it's crazy, that to me, I've noticed, and this is just our conversation. This is just the man cave. That obviously we put our women on higher of a platform or higher of the list than we feel like we are in their list or their priorities in life. Whether it's, their phone, whether it's the kids, whether it's the job, whatever the case may be, we as husbands, that's what I said, their phone, that can include Facebook, Twitter, text messaging, all that. We feel like, as men, I mean, at least the ones on this panel, we don't feel like we place as high on y'all's list as y'all do as on ours. It's like it's y'all on our list, it's y'all, then our kids, then everything else. And we feel like on y'all's list it's everything else and then us.
You ever been behind Dancing with the Stars though? That you below that.
Yeah, but like I said earlier,
you below the Masked Singer. They don't even know who they looking at, but you below them.
Is it really a crime that we are selfish enough to feel like we should be higher on the totem pole than where we are?
No, ain't no crime. That's what we supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we supposed to be, man.
Or where we feel like we are, because I guarantee you now, if we had 15 women right now who were on this call, they would all say, "Oh, my husband is in my top 3 lineup," even though we may not feel that way.
But you talk to her husband, he gonna let you know that he behind work, her mama, her children, her church, her phone, her technology,
her favorite
me
TV
time,
show. Her favorite TV show.
Next thing you know, then you got her best friend. Then you look up, you A string. You like, wait a minute. You gonna make sure you talk and take care of all that before you even acknowledge my intimate needs? That's deep, boy. That's deep. You can find yourself on 10th string, man. And then if you find yourself below, okay, we'll say 3rd string. If you find yourself below 3rd string more often, like 33 days out the month, that's tough, boy. We got a problem, man. You gotta talk. We gotta let somebody know that.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Because sometimes I got enough ego as a man to not be 1st string 2 days out the week. But 3 days? Come on, man. We talking about half the week. Yeah. Now you want my 100% commitment to do and make sure you all right, but I can't even get to be 1st string with you. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What we supposed to do?
Yeah.
What we supposed to do, man?
Well, we can figure this out during the break. This is this Millionaire Man Cave season finale, y'all. So we gave y'all a little bit of extra tonight, but let's get into this man code right quick, fellas.
Oh,
man code, Black.
man, you know, we had all these hurricanes going on, man, and people, you know, want to wash their, well, they got their cars washed, but not with clean water that they want. Man, I'm passing by, man, and it just caught me, man. And I seen at the car wash this dude washing his car, but he was putting Armor All on his bra.
On his bra?
On his bra.
On his bra.
First of all, wait.
Let me explain something to you first.
Yeah, please explain, dog, because we got questions. We got questions, Black.
No man should ever have a bra of any sort. This dude, first of all, he had a bra on his car. On his car. Yeah, he had a bra on his car. You know, like on the front, over the headlights, over the hood. I guess those bugs. There you go.
There it is. That's it.
Bro, dudes, if you got one of these, kill yourself. If one of these is on your car, if that's your thing, but you might be a drag queen. I don't know. But anyway, hey, look, you are undercover, bro. You trying to tell everybody something that, hey, look, man, get this off your car. Dude should not have bras on. They call.
Is that what that's called for real?
It's called le bras, the car bra.
Yo. That's the way. So it's called. Wait, you fooling with me. I ain't fooling with you. I'm about to Google this.
Look, man, fellas, we just shouldn't have those on our cars, man. That is the equivalent.
It is called a car bra. It is called a car bra.
You should not have a bra of any sort if you're a man.
It is called a car bra.
Nothing.
Doesn't matter what your car look like. So if you're driving a Mustang like this,
or a Corvette,
or a Corvette, or something, you know, you can't have one regardless.
No, that's illegal, man. That's illegal. That's a foul on the play.
And it costs anywhere from like $73 to like $230 some odd bucks.
All right.
Now, if you're driving one of these, you're driving this.
Why you need a bra? Why you need a bra? Why you need a bra, man?
For support.
Hey, Mike, kill yourself, bro. Mike, kill yourself, Mike. Hey, he say for support.
There's no need for a grown man to have a bra on. Look, on your car. Are you why are you driving so fast? If you scared bugs gonna hit you out.
Well, see, Nicole, it don't count for you because you're a woman. He said no man should not have a bra.
Man code.
Hey, look, yeah, bras are for women, Nicole. You can have a bra on your car. Yes, but you can't have no damn eyelashes.
So answer me this then. Answer me this. Can you drive your woman's car if she got a bra on her car?
Uh-oh.
If you take it off. Take that bra off.
Yeah. That could have been his woman's car.
Take that bra off. Anyway.
That could have been his woman's car that he was Armor All in that bra.
No. She has to be present.
Hey, Black. There you go, right there.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Black.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Look, man.
Protecting the damn thing. that car thong. The car thong. If I ever saw that, I would probably get out of my car and snatch it off of their car myself.
You gonna peel them back? You gonna peel them off?
That ass.
Yep. That's what a dude car look like if he had it. That's what my husband said.
What the song say, Mike? Pull up to my bumper.
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
So you
Hey,
can
I had
have
a homeboy. I had a homeboy, man, back in the 90s, man. He had like a Acura legend. He had a bra on his car, man. It was red. He had a black bra. And I'd be like, man, your headlights on.
I mean,
Stepping in the club with your high beams on.
Man, hey, I tell you, man, look, no man should have, that's the man code, man. You should not have a car with a bra on it, man. That's no, matter of fact, no one should have a bra on their car, man.
So Nicole, I guess
Okay.
you can't have a bra on your car either.
If you put a bra on your car, you can't wear one for real. You can't have more than 2 bras.
Please don't. Well, you're gonna call it like this thong right here. You're gonna have a thong car. Your car gonna have a thong on it.
Ooh, not around me.
Hey, man,
I'm peeling it. I'm peeling it off.
this is a very psychedelic question I'm about to ask. But y'all ever think about women with bras on, man?
What you mean?
Like, it's like having shoulder pads on all day, man.
That's how they feel.
I don't know. I don't know, man. But you ever thought about this, man? What if they had more than 4? I mean, more not 4, but more than 2.
Hey, how about to say, yo, what kind of what movie was that? When Chick had 3. Well, Chris Tucker was the what movie that? Well, Chris Tucker he played the flamboyant dude.
Fifth
and
Element.
the chick
Fifth Element.
who?
The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Yeah, and she had
With Bruce
3.
Willis.
Yeah, and she had 3 of them joints.
Oh yeah.
that was
Black got chicks before.
Wasn't that Total Rico?
Yeah, it was Total Rico. Yeah, thank you.
Total
You said
Recall.
Chris,
Okay.
you said Chris
Oh,
Tucker.
I said Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker, the Fifth Element.
Yeah, but 3 boobs. That was Total Rico.
Yeah, that was Total Rico.
Okay. Maybe
Got your Christmas mixed up.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, man. But what if they had more
I
than
didn't
2?
see it either.
You think that would be a problem for men?
Having 3 boobs? Nope, not for me.
You be like, blah, 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 blah.
One for my mouth and one for my hands.
You're playing the Congos.
Warming up.
Hey man, y'all know y'all wrong, man. So ladies, I ain't said that. It was them 3 doing all that stuff. It was not me. It was not me.
Hey,
See, boy,
all the women are thinking that's just extra baggage.
Right. My back hurt as it is.
A try boob.
Because you know they can't wait to get out of their bra when they get home.
man,
Me too.
hey, look, do they
Can't wait
snatch?
to get out of the bra
I
when they
don't know,
go.
man. Mine don't even have to take her whole shirt off, man. She had like a jacket on, still pull that thing up out. I was like, God damn, how you do that?
They do this move, like they be like out the sleeve.
Yeah, like I'm like, whoa, man. And mine will slap it anywhere. She don't care. Couch, chair, count. Come on, dog.
Take
So
it off.
Man code is what? Black man code
Man
is no
code.
problem.
No man should ever have a bra on his car.
Wait, that's the thought.
So basically, no man should have a bra. Period.
No type of bras.
No type of bra.
Never should have a bra on. Never.
Okay.
Man, code, we take bras off. We don't put them on.
There it is. Oh, yes. I like that.
Perfect
There it
slogan.
is.
Perfect slogan. We take
There
bras
it is
off.
right
we don't
there.
put them on.
That's
There
right.
it is. Man code stamp. Bam.
We put bras on. I mean, we take them off, but we don't put them on.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
That's the man code.
Yo. So that's Man Code, y'all. We had a hell of a show tonight, y'all. We gave y'all a little bit of extra just because it's the season finale, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for being part of the season. We appreciate y'all for doing Millionaire Man Cave with us right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. But yo, guess what? We ain't gone far, and we ain't gone far for long. So you still hit us up on Instagram, RETV _ Millionaire Man Cave. You can still hit us up on Relationship Entertainment Television each and every week. You will still see episodes running, but the next live episode of Millionaire Man Cave will come in January of 2021, y'all. But don't forget there are other episodes, other shows that go on Relationship Entertainment Television. We, as the brothers of Millionaire Man Cave, are just taking a quick break so we can go spend some time with our family and our loved ones for the holiday season. And we hope that you all enjoy and do the same. Matter of fact, I'm going to give each and every one of y'all opportunity to say something. Let's start with my man Mike right quick. You want to give the people a shout out before we head out?
Oh yeah, definitely. Shout out to everybody. I don't have anybody in particular. I want to shout out everybody, all the listeners, all the viewers, everybody, my family, everybody. I just, have a happy holiday season. This is 2020. A lot of people are trying to skip Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas. I'm gonna get my lights up quicker this year. So I just want to shout out to everybody. I love y'all, and peace. That's all I got.
My man Donnell, Mr. Reasonable.
No, shout out to everybody, man. I know I came in late in the game, but my tenure thus far has been great. I'm really enjoying the Man Cave on Tuesday nights. But my message to y'all is happy holidays, from my family to yours. And the pandemic is very much still real out here. So please stay safe.
Masks.
For sure. Wear the mask. Hey, Black, what's up with you?
Man, just I think we've been going every week this year, except about give or take 4 weeks this year, even during the pandemic. We started out strong January and kept right on through. And I don't think we ever stopped, man. We ain't never take no break. But yeah, we're just gonna take a little bit break right now. But we ain't taking no break. We just going intermission and going to the next completion. I just want to tell everybody, just keep on keeping on, man. It's just keep on. Whatever you're doing, man. If something you want to do in life, man, just keep on until somebody stops you. And then just keep on after they stop you. And that's what you need. So that's it, man. Happy New Year. Happy whatever you celebrate. Whatever you don't celebrate, I don't give a damn. But just keep on keeping on.
Just keep on keeping on.
Just keep on keeping on. Hey, yo, from me, the CEO or co-CEO of Relationship Entertainment Television and co-host of Millionaire Man Cave, I appreciate each and every one of y'all who tune in each and every week. We kind of made a little switch here mid-season from Facebook to YouTube, but we've always been on RE-TV.net. But we appreciate y'all for those of y'all who have followed us over and have subscribed and so forth. We have done this, like Black said, for the longest. It's just time for us to take a quick little break, but we ain't gone nowhere. We'll be right back at you come January of 2021 with all new cups. Like I said, we got, the Relationship Entertainment Television gear. And we're going to finally get that daggone intro out there so we can add my man Donnell into the intro. Like he said, he came midway through the season this year, but we're going to get him in there because he's a staple. We done stamped him in as part of Millionaire Man Cave, and we appreciate that. So let me also say that I appreciate each and every one of these fellas that sit on this panel with me. I could not do this show alone. So if it wasn't for my man Donnell, aka Mr. Reasonable, wait, my bad, it's Mr. Reasonable, aka Donnell from DMV, Fort Wash.
Fort Wash.
The Fort Wash partner, my brother from another mother. Say what?
Got that mambo sauce.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. My brother from another mother, known him, both him and Donnell since my Winston State days. My man Mike, my fellow Charlottean, fellow PG County, also another Fort Wash dude.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, my brother, and your support for Relationship Entertainment Television, as well as Millionaire Man Cave, and my neighbor, my good friend. My daughter say he's my best friend, who lives across the street from me directly. Literally, I can walk out my garage and throw a rock at his house, and y'all would hear it.
It's not gonna get thrown.
I appreciate your support, brother, for all that you've done for this show, all you've done for this network. I just wanted to give my love to the three of y'all, man. I'm not ashamed that I say I love these dudes and I appreciate these dudes, but I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all who watch Relationship Entertainment Television and Millionaire Man Cave. And we will see y'all in January. Sheezy, we are out. Peace.
Peace.
When they do that, cause we do that, though. I see you talk, so we gon' take it, though.